Welcome to Sonora High Basketball on NorCal Sports TV. The Sonora High Wildcats are taking on the Liberty Ranch Hawks. Both teams come into this game 0-2 and are looking for their first victory. Stay tuned here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Danny Scott here with Jeremy Hurtado. And Jeremy, we have an interesting matchup tonight between two historically very good teams, but are both coming into this game winless.
Yeah, both of them are kind of rebuilding a little bit. Sonora lost a lot with graduation and some transfers. And then tonight, they didn't get any easier as star player Luke Ottenson out for the game as well. So that's going to be a difficult situation. But I know Coach Lloyd Longeway, I talked to him earlier, and he said, hey, you know, that's why we play tough games in the preseason. We want to see what we can get out of it, and tonight's no exception as Liberty Ranch comes to town.
Definitely. Liberty Ranch, like I said, historically a pretty good team, but also, like I said, both teams are coming into this game with a combined record of 0-4, and teams that they have played are combined 10-0. So they are both playing some stingy competition, but one of these teams is going to get their first win tonight. And on paper, this feels like a very even matchup, both averaging about 45 points a game. But like you said, Luke Otterson tonight is out, so I would have to assume that that gives Liberty Ranch the upper hand in tonight's matchup.
Yeah, you would think that it kind of leans things towards Liberty Ranch. You said like a balanced game between both teams, and Liberty Ranch is coming here, and they've no stranger to playing Sonora. They've played each other a lot in the last couple of years. In fact, Liberty Ranch has won the last two contests against the Wildcats. So they're not going to come in here and be intimidated. They know what they have to do to come in the Bud Castle Gymnasium and get a victory. And I think it's going to be a great show tonight.
And Liberty Ranch is led by their tall duo, Elliot Hawker standing at 6'4" and Yusuf Diab standing at 6'3", both averaging over double-digit points a game. Hawker at 13.0 with 7 rebounds per game, and Diab at 10 points per game and 8 rebounds per game. So star-studded matchup down in the paint for Liberty Ranch.
Yeah, and like you said, it's going to be who can take care of the basketball the best. Who's going to be able to make baskets, because both teams have struggled scoring. And they played teams, like you said, 10-0. So it's not like they're playing D7 schools that aren't going to – I mean, these are teams that they're playing that are pretty decent teams. So we're going to get a real good shot tonight to see how things are going to play out.
Yeah, last time out, Liberty Ranch got kind of blown out by Kimball 70-46 in that loss, and in their first game lost 54-44 to Nevada Union. Sonora, on the other hand, lost 51-44 to Golden Valley and 53-43 to Ripon. So Sonora has played in a couple more close matchups than Liberty Ranch. Liberty Ranch first game against Nevada Union, a 10-point game, but nonetheless, both these teams 0-2 and looking for their first victory.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're both also getting ready for tournament action here at the end of the week. They both have tournaments kicking off on Thursday. Sonora plays at the Stag tournament. They play against McNair, and then Liberty Ranch facing off against McClatchy in another tournament action. So great test, like you said, early in the season. Get a chance to see what each team's made of for both teams. National anthem, and then we'll get ready to go.
Yeah, it's a great night for basketball here in late November, starting to approach that holiday season. So always a fun time to get out and enjoy some basketball. Not a very packed crowd here tonight, but hopefully it'll fill out a little more as the game goes on.
Yeah, in these early games in the season, they're really, if you think, okay, it's the second game, third game of the season, that's what's the big deal, right? But then you come down to the end of the season and you start to look at playoff matchups and you look at, playoff strength of schedule stuff, and all of a sudden that win that happened back in November, December is very important as far as seeding goes for the CIF playoffs. And so that's one thing you also look at too, and that's one of the reasons Sonora and Liberty Ranch play each other so often in the Lawn League, is because they know, hey, they played each other in the section championship game twice. Sonora got both of those, and Liberty Ranch and Sonora both normally in the playoffs each year, so it kind of gives you a strength of schedule boost as well.
Definitely, and for Liberty Ranch starting tonight will be the senior guard number 0, Ryan Martin, junior guard number 3, Jimmy Lopez, the senior forward number 12, Andrew Caddies, the junior forward number 15, Elliot Hawker, and the junior center number 21, Yusuf Diab, and some size for Liberty Ranch for sure. 3 players standing over 6 foot, and Hawker and Diab, the 6'4", 6'3" combo down low.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Liberty Ranch just tries to go down low early without the Sonora height out there. Are they just going to go ahead and try and put down low, post up things, try to expose Sonora underneath with the lack of height? I mean, that's what I would do if I was Liberty Ranch, but we'll see how things play out right here after the national anthem.
And before the national anthem, the starters for Sonora, number 1, the senior guard, Jack Serena. Number 2, the senior guard, Riley Edwards. Number 3, the junior guard, Noah Wright. Number 4, the senior guard, Roger Edwards. And number 14, the senior center, Parker Moore. Welcome back, everyone. Once again, I am Danny Scott along with Jeremy Hurtado, and we are just about underway here from Bud Castle Gymnasium in Sonora. The Wildcats head coach Lloyd Longeaway, final preparations for the game, and the Hawks head coach Brian Chavez giving his team the final preparations. And The jump ball will be number 15, Elliot Hawker for Liberty Ranch, and number 14, Parker Moore for Sonora. Sonora in their white home uniforms with Liberty Ranch in their road dark green. And the refs look like we're just about set for tip-off. With Otterson out tonight, Sonora will be led by the senior guard, number 4, Roger Edwards, averaging 7.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game. And the tip won by Liberty Ranch, but recovered by Sonora. Number 1, Jack Serena up top, working to his left, passes it to number 2, Edwards, driving to his left side, kicks out to the wing. Back up top to 4, Edwards, passes out to number 1, Serena, driving into the paint, back to Edwards, driving down to the right side, puts up a shot, and it falls. Sonora opens the game leading 2-0.
Yeah, great little shot there, pull-up jumper from about 7 feet away. So now Sonora coming back out in the press and getting the steal.
And the steal by Sonora, number 2, Edwards. He passes to the left side to Serena, who finds his twin brother, Edwards, driving to the paint, tries to pass it down low to Moore, kicked out to Serena, up top to number 3, right, back to Serena, up top, kicks out to the right wing to Edwards, drives into the paint, kicks out to 14 Moore, loses it, but will recover. Roger Edwards down, passes to his brother Riley. He gets blocked by Diab. Recovered, and a shot clock violation for Sonora. So a good defensive possession there for Liberty Ranch.
Yeah, absolutely. Good defense, active hands by the Hawks. Able to show some of that height advantage that we talked about, causing some issues for Sonora right off the bat. Now, Sonora coming back with the press, so we'll see if they can get another turnover or if Liberty Ranch can get it up here into the front court and get an opportunity on the offensive end.
And Diab with the ball, trying to break the press, covered by Moore. Passes down low, and he is swatted away by Edwards. With his twin brother Roger driving to the paint, loses it. Recovered by Martin for Liberty Ranch, and they'll drive. Number 21, Diab on the wing, passes it back to Martin. Looking for something, covered by Serena. Passes it out to Lopez. Diab driving to the paint. Loses it, and stolen by Moore for Sonora, who's driving the paint. Settles down the offense, kicks it out to Edwards on the right wing.
Yep, a couple possessions for Liberty Ranch. Still not an offensive shot, so good defense by the Cats. Now trying to turn it into offense is Edwards.
Yeah, and Edwards gets wrapped up there with caddies. Gets it to Martin, who drives to the left wing. Pass to Diab in the left corner. Back up to the wing to Hawker. Hawker gets the ball back up top, passes it to Martin on the right wing, covered by Wright. Kicks it to number 12, Caddies, who drives to the paint and makes the teardrop layup. Give Liberty Ranch 2 points.
Yeah, and the good job of getting down in the paint, finding a good look finally for Liberty Ranch, which is what they got to do. They got to keep using that height advantage, drive down, get looks in the paint. I think is going to be the key for the Hawks.
And Serena trying to set up the offense, drives into the paint, kicks out to Edwards, who kicks to Moore in the corner, shoots the 3 off back iron. Rebounded by Hawker, who sets up the offense for Liberty Ranch. Passes to Martin, who kicks to Caddies on the top of the key. Tries to get down into the paint, covered by both Edwards. And blocked by Edwards, recovered by Diab, who puts it up, rolls out, gets his own rebound, and fouled for the and one, and Liberty Ranch will have a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, and great job at just being stick-to-itiveness down here, down low. 1, 2, 3 opportunities, and finally he gets it to go and also gets fouled going to the free throw line. Way to stick with it if you're Liberty Ranch. And again, Sonora doing a good job on defense. They're just unable to finish it off.
And the free throw won't fall. Looks like last touched by Hawker for Liberty Ranch. Sonora will get the ball. And Liberty Ranch opening in press Pass to Riley Edwards, who will look to break the Liberty Ranch press and does so with ease. Up top, pass out to right on the right wing. Looking for Serena. Serena passes to Riley Edwards. Back up to right up top, drives to the lane. Kick out to Edwards on the left wing. Loses it and stolen by Diab, who is fouled by Roger Edwards on the open drive, and it looks like Liberty Ranch will have the ball on their own baseline.
Yeah, good job of just being in the right place at the right time by Diab. As Wright loses control, comes right to him, and then he picks up the contact on the other end.
Martin pass up to Diab, drives into the paint, tipped by Moore, recovered by Lopez. Diab with the ball again. Passes up to Martin, pass to Hawker, who lets a three fly, and it won't drop, and Sonora will take back over possession.
Yeah, neither team really shooting the lights out so far. Liberty Ranch, 1 of 3, and haven't had a real good look last time. We'll see if that changes here this time down for Sonora.
Edwards breaks the Liberty Ranch press, passes intended for Serena, and stolen by Caddies on that one. Martin up top, looking to set up the Hawks offense. Passes to Diab, who gives it back, and stolen by Serena. Serena back the other way for the Wildcats. Driving to the lane, but gets fouled. Sonora will take it out from the left side of the court.
Yeah, Martin picks up his first foul, team's first. So we talked about both teams.
Wyatt Levins, number 5, for the Hawks.
And for the Hawks, number 5, Wyatt Blevin will check in for Hawker. Serena drives into the paint with the left hand, unable to convert, rebounded by Blevins, passed out to Diab, who drives all the way down the length of the court, kicks out to number 0, Martin, who puts up a 3 and cans it.
Great find, though, by Diab.
Number 0, Brian Martin.
Serena, the inbounder, he will take it up the court, trying to break the press. Diab guarding him closely. Pass out to Curran for the Wildcats, who kicks out Solis, who finds Serena on the wing, puts up a 3 in and out. Rebounded by Lopez, who kicks to Diab, who drives the entire length of the court. And it'll be Serena who picks up the block foul for the Wildcats, and Diab will be shooting 2 from the line.
Yeah, you see it here on the replay. Defender for the Cats already fallen before the contact even happened. Trying to sell a little bit. Official said, not having it. Diab going to the free throw line. Hits the first.
Like you mentioned, hits the first, and Sonora scored on their first possession of the game, and has not scored in the last 6 minutes or so here. Diab's second shot will fall from the line. 9-2 Cats. Curran taking the ball up the court. Hand off to Serena on the right wing. Looking to drive to the middle. Finds Solis wide open for 3. Just off front iron. And a push on Liberty Ranch, and Sonora will get another crack at it down at their own baseline.
Yeah, and that's a big foul. That's Ryan Martin's second. So he'll be coming out of the game. It's 2 fouls in the first quarter. Probably earned himself at least a quarter on the bench. We'll see what Liberty Ranch coach Brian Chavez elects to do there.
Solis puts up a teardrop, unable to fall, rebounded by Edwards, who puts up the 3 off the right side of the iron. Stolen by Solis, who finds Parker Moore up top. Ball to Curran, looking to set up the offense. Diab guarding him. Solis on the right wing, passes to Serena, who drives into the paint. Left hand layup, it falls. Sonora finally back on the board. Liberty Ranch leads 9-4 with about 1:40 here to go in the first quarter. The trap by Sonora, and Serena commits the foul on Lopez. And Sonora just 1 foul away from sending Liberty Ranch to the line. New rule this year that we talked about pregame, 5 fouls in each quarter will be 2 free throws, no more 1-and-1. So Sonora got to be a little careful here in the last minute 30 of this first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of the viewers probably didn't know that. I mean, if you haven't been to a high school game this year, things have changed. And I don't know, we did the tournament last week, and I kind of thought it went pretty well. The only disadvantage is if it's in the fourth quarter and you haven't fouled a lot and you're down in that last minute, you got to start fouling because you got to get to 5 in the quarter to get to the free throw line as opposed to having 7.5. So little coaching changes there, but overall I think it kind of has seemed to work out pretty well.
And on the last possession, Diab missed the layup, goes out of bounds. Sonora will get the ball back. Wright checks back into the game for the Wildcats, guarded by number 13, Derek Nelson, who checked in for Liberty Ranch. Parker Moore has the ball up top, looking to make a move. Finds Wright in the corner for 3, and he drains that one. Sonora back within 2 points.
Absolutely, and then that's the big thing with the 3-shot, right? Hit a couple of them, all of a sudden you played decent defense. You've held Liberty Ranch down, who hasn't been shooting the ball real well either. And now it's a 2-point game under a minute left in the quarter, and things are suddenly not so bad.
Moore gets the rebound from the miss of Caddies. He drives it up the court, finds Wright for a deep 3, who pops it and drains it, and Sonora takes the lead, 10-9. And that shot was from a different zip code in high school. That looked like an NBA 3. But Wright makes it no problem. And a foul there on Moore, and Liberty Ranch will be getting 2 free throws.
Absolutely, and that's what we just talked about a few moments ago. But let's take another look here at that 3-point shot a moment ago by Wright from way outside. See at least 4 or 5 feet behind the 3-point line. No worries there. And I mean, possession before that, a little further in the corner, he hits it, no problem as well. So Wright heating up from the outside for the Wildcats. Good sign for Coach Longeway and Sonora.
And the first free throw there is no good from Blevins. Second one to try to tie the game up at 10. Will fall, game tied up at 10. And 22, Alberto checks in for Moore. Up top is Solis, who is covered very closely by number 2, Joseph Adams, and he'll drive to the lane and pick up the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws to try to give Sonora the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. You see here on the replay, just driving, being aggressive, and Liberty Ranch Caddy is not wanting to give up the shot, and actually they call on the floor somehow. I don't know how that is.
Interesting call. Solis takes the inbound up top, and just an errant pass. Passed it to where Curran was, not where he was going, and Liberty Ranch will have most likely the final shot here in this first quarter. Hawker takes the inbound for the Hawks. 3 seconds left, driving, trying to find an open shot. Blevins gets it, he'll put it up and finds back iron, and Sonora and Liberty Ranch tied here at 10 after 1.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Welcome back to Sonora High Basketball here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Danny Scott with Jeremy Hurtado. And Jeremy, a fast-paced first quarter. No timeouts, not really much stoppage of play, only a couple free throws, and we find this game tied at 10 going into the second.
Yeah, it's kind of what we expected. I mean, back and forth. Both teams had runs where they struggled to put the ball in the basket. Both teams playing good defense. And, so Liberty Ranch gets the ball to start the second quarter. We'll see what they come out with. And Diab, so far, been everything that's advertised. Not only scoring, but finding his teammates for good shots as well, playing some defense. So we'll see if Sonora can come up with an answer for him.
Definitely looks like the most athletic player on the court here tonight, but for Sonora, Wright with a couple threes gives them right back in this game after they were down 9-2. Hawker kicks out to number 1 Gaines, who finds Adams up top, gets it to Diaz, back to Hawker up top. Alberto guarding him. He'll drive into the lane and swatted away by Roger Edwards. And Riley Edwards takes it up, kicks out to Noah Wright, back across the court. Edwards with the ball, drives in the lane, finds Wright up top with the screen and blocked by Diab, who keeps it going here tonight so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talked about defensive plays right there. Another one stopping a shot opportunity for the Cats.
And Riley Edwards with the ball up top, kicks to Kern, who drives in the lane, finds Alberto on the wing. And looks like there was a charge call.
Yeah, they called an offensive foul away from the ball there on the screen. So Cat's going to turn it back over, 7:15 left to go. And again, scoring at a premium tonight.
And Sonora is not really known for scoring early. If you look at the stats, they do most of their scoring late in the game. So what they're just hoping right now is to keep this one close until you get to the fourth quarter. And it looks like there was a foul there on Sonora, a push on Wright.
10-second call.
10-second call.
Yeah, he got to get across the line there, and he didn't.
Edwards, the inbounder, finds Wright up top, kicks to Curran in the corner. Driving into the lane, puts it up with the right hand, off back iron, and falls for 2 points for Sonora. And stolen by Wright on the inbounds pass, finds Riley Edwards up top, who drives the lane, puts it up, unable to convert, rebounded by Blevins, and Liberty Ranch takes it. Edwards knocks it back down. Stolen again, this time by Riley Edwards. Curran in the corner, finds Wright up top, kicks it to Roger Edwards for the three, and he makes it, and Sonora now leads 15-10, and there was a foul.
So we're going to go Sonora ball out of bounds as they call a foul after the shot went through against Liberty Ranch.
And foul away from the ball on number 5, Blevins, will give Sonora another shot here. And Wright gets it up top, guarded by Diab, who kicks it to Roger Edwards, drives down into the lane, finds Wright up top, puts up the three. That one unable to fall. Rebounded by Roger Edwards, who kicks to Curran, who takes the three his own. And that one drops, and Sonora a quick 8-0 run to start the second quarter.
Yeah, all in that possession, too. You get this basket, and then the 2 turnovers gives it right back to the Cats, so 8-0. Now Liberty Ranch got to respond here. Look for him to go back down inside the Diab, I would assume.
Diab has the ball on the right wing, kicks to Adams, who finds Hawker on the left wing. Hawker looking to set up the offense. Diab has the ball, drives into the paint, takes the free throw line jumper, unable to drop, chases his own rebound, and knocks it out of bounds. Sonora with a chance to make this a double-digit lead here really quickly.
And here's a replay of the grand three-point shot a moment ago. The Cats building that 8-point lead.
And Riley Edwards has the ball, kicks to Wright up top, who finds Curran in the corner, drives into the lane, finds Alberto up top, thinks about taking the shot, instead drives it into the lane, misses the layup a little too strong, finds Wright in the corner, who takes the three, and that one falls. Wright 4 for 3 on threes here tonight, but 9 points really quickly in this game.
Yeah, and the Cats hot outside shooting, carrying them so far to an 11-point lead.
And Blevins finds Diab down low, who makes the easy layup. And we'll get a timeout from Liberty Ranch, and we'll take a quick break here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to Bud Castle Gymnasium here for Sonora High versus Liberty Ranch basketball. I'm Danny Scott with Jeremy Hurtado. And Jeremy, a lot just happened in the last couple minutes of this game. Entering the second quarter, Sonora and Liberty Ranch tied at 10. 3 minutes in, Sonora has a 21-12 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it's been the hot shooting, the defense creating turnovers for Sonora, and 11-2 run to start the quarter. I mean, that's huge since Sonora and Liberty Ranch only scored 10 in the first quarter alone. Now there's still 5 minutes left to go, and Cats starting to heat up from the outside. If you're Liberty Ranch, you got to be worried here about just having the game stretch away from you here before half.
And Noah Wright checks out for Jack Serena and Liberty Ranch in the full court press. Now Riley Edwards drives it. He has a lot of open lane, finds Alberto up top, drives into the lane, looking to find someone open, finds Riley Edwards on the left wing. Using his right hand, drives into the paint, finds Alberto up top, who takes the three off left iron. Rebounded by Martin. And Liberty Ranch will find Diab in the corner. Loses possession a little. And a hand check on number 14, Parker Moore. And
yeah, but everything else has gone on now. It seems like kind of a ticky-tack foul there. I mean, first half quarter, they've been letting them bang on each other a little bit, and all of a sudden, little touch foul, and Moore gets called for one. But, hey, that's the officials' prerogative. They can do that and kind of see if they continue to call it that way or if they kind of remain to let them play a little bit.
And Hawker takes the three off front iron, rebounded by Riley Edwards, who gets fouled by 21 Diab. And also checking in for Sonora in the last possession was number 23, Wyatt Holt. In for Parker Moore, who picked up another foul. Edwards inbounding for Sonora, trying to find Serena and knocked out of bounds by Diab. And Caddis checks back in for Liberty Ranch, relieving Blevins, who got a lot of playing time in the last couple minutes, and finds Solis wide open, streaking down the lane, who misses the layup, rebounded by Serena, tries to kick it out to Holt, and he loses possession. And it looks like Martin stepped out of bounds, and Sonora will have another shot.
That's the fourth or fifth time so far that Liberty Ranch has been able to get a defensive rebound, then turns it right back over to the Wildcats. At least this time it's a dead ball turnover and not an opportunity to shoot another three. Something Liberty Ranch definitely has to work on and start cleaning up here if they're going to get back in this basketball game.
Serena with the ball in the corner, trying to find an open man, finds Riley Edwards up top, drives in with the left, and they're going to call that an offensive foul on Edwards. And looks like he'll get checked out for his brother. Excuse me, and Coach Longeway is going to call him off.
Three team fouls for the Wildcats, 2 for Liberty Ranch here in the second quarter of play.
3:50 remaining in the first half. Sonora leads 21-12. A little lull in scoring here. Hawker has the ball for the Hawks. Top of the key, finds Martin on the left wing. Gets the screen, pass out to Diab, covered by Serena. And Martin takes the open three, hits back iron, rebounded by Serena, who will look to start the Wildcat offense back up. Finds Riley Edwards up top, back to Serena. Alberto has the ball. Pass to Serena, driving into the lane with the left hand. Finds Solis up top, kicks out to Alberto in the corner, and a kickball.
Yeah, and the question I have with the lineup that's on the court right now for the Wildcats is who's going to be the scorer? And Coach Longeway might have been thinking the same thing I was, because right off the bench comes Noah Wright to check back in, and I was wondering who's going to be the guy to take the shot on this set with the guys that are on the court. Just kind of, I mean, nothing against all your wrestling players, but you got your scorer sitting on the bench next to you.
And Wright checks back in for Solis. He was the inbounder, finds Serena up top, puts up the left-handed shot, unable to drop, rebounded by Caddies. And Martin has the ball, looking to slow down the rapid pace of this game a little bit. Has the ball up top, kicks out to Diab. Thinks about taking the three. Finds Martin.
Good extra pass.
To Lopez in the corner, the extra pass, as you mentioned. Stolen by Caddies. Misses the layup, rebounded by Diaz.
Green ball.
And Serena looks like he got caught up with Diab, and he'll pick up the unfortunate foul on that one.
I don't know if it was a foul or if they called jump ball. I'm not sure. Coach's Lingerie is asking. And yeah, I think it's going to just be held ball, stays possession arrow here. Which is better for Sonora because don't want to add another free throw to go to the free throw line any sooner.
Ball is loose and picked up by Edwards. Liberty Ranch will get another crack at it with 2:30 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, great effort there by Edwards, though. Trying to save it, just rolled just over the inbound line.
And Diab gets the ball up top, looking to find Hawker down low.
Ooh. Coach Lingerie trying to get that call right in front of him. Looked like we were kind of screened off, so it's hard to see from where we were at, but officials said it was last off the Wildcats.
Diab going to be the one inbounding for the Hawks. Finds Caddies up top, who kicks out to Martin. Diab gets the ball in the short post. Rebounded by Alberto for the Wildcats. And Sonora kicks to right. Finds Serena on the left wing. Right up top, and looked like he got hacked there, and the ref agrees.
Yeah, it just kind of took him a second to process it, I think, is
Foul.
Diab second.
The Hawks.
And Diab definitely playing with a rapid pace of energy here in this one, and he's been pretty much Liberty Ranch's bright spot here tonight. And Holt will check out for Curran, who has the ball up top, who finds Riley Edwards on the right wing. Lopez guarding him. Edwards drives in the lane, finds Alberto up top. Serena cutting across the middle. Curran up top. Gives the ball to Edwards, who drives in the paint, finds Alberto in the corner. Able to save it and put up the floater, and that one drops, and Sonora back in the scoring column after a big lull here from both teams.
Yeah, about 4 minutes since the Cats scored again. Nice baseline drive and floater, though, by Cooper Alberto.
And a fight for the ball is going on right now, and Sonora will be the one that ends up with it. A lot of commotion going on in the last couple seconds there, and Sonora will try to slow things down here with a minute 15 left.
David Gaines in.
Yeah, absolutely. Try and get a couple possessions here. Worst case scenario, go in the locker room by 9 if Liberty Ranch scored twice, but really look to take that that double-digit lead in the half.
Wright finds Alberto on the wing, passes to Curran. Drives into the paint with the left hand. Looking to find someone, finds Edwards up top. Edwards setting up the offense for Sonora, drives into the paint, finds Alberto in the corner, wide open three, and he's unable to hit that. And Serena tries to save it, but they'll call it out on Sonora. And just 38 seconds here left in the first quarter. Liberty Ranch has the possession, finds Hawker across the middle, takes it across the timeline, pass to Martin. Caddies finds Hawker back up top. Now Martin with the ball, covered by Serena. Takes the screen, drives into the paint, puts it up with the right hand, and that one falls. Back to a 9-point lead for Sonora. Curran drives, finds Alberto in the corner, who finds Wright up top. Kick to Edwards, who takes the three. That one won't drop. Alberto fighting for the rebound. Diab with it. Full court shot that will fall very short, and Sonora goes into the break with a 9-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we talked about, right? Worst case scenario, you get 2 possessions either way. If they score, great. Sonora gets 2, Liberty Grants gets, well, technically 2, but really 1.5. A 3/4 shot court heave, not really a possession that you're probably going to score most of the time from. So, yeah, 9-point lead, Cats up. We'll be back with more after these halftime messages on NorCal Sports TV.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
At Deo, our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted Best Cup of Coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
At Deo, our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted best cup of coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
Welcome back to Sonora High Basketball here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Danny Scott with Jeremy Hurtado, and coming out of halftime, Sonora has the 23-14 lead over Liberty Ranch. Liberty Ranch will get the ball and a quick backcourt violation, and 3 seconds into the second half, Sonora will get the ball off the Liberty Ranch turnover.
Yeah, not exactly the way you wanted to come out here in the second half. Liberty Ranch hung out in the locker room for a long time. I'm sure they were drawing things up, trying to make adjustments, and then you come out and you turn the ball over in 2.5, 3 seconds. Not exactly the way Coach Chavez threw that up in the locker room, I'm sure.
I would imagine turnover 3 seconds into the half is not the play design, but they'll get a chance here on possession. Diab has the ball, kicks to Martin, who tries to find Hawker down low, and another quick Liberty Ranch turnover.
'Tis the season of giving, right? You just give it away.
It's Giving Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sonora right drives down, finds Riley Edwards on the left wing, kicks to Serena, back to Edwards. Serena has the ball on the right wing, finds Roger Edwards down low, a great find, kicks it back out. Serena drives into the lane, finds Wright. Riley Edwards has the ball in the corner, puts up the layup, unable to fall. Parker Moore picks it up, puts up the floater, and that one drops in. Sonora 2 points here to start the second half. Caddies the layup for Liberty Ranch, and right back to Sonora, and it sounds like a timeout from Coach Longeway.
Yeah, not happy with the way his team gets back in transition defense there. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Liberty Ranch, Sonora, ball goes right through the hoop, and they were quickly 2 passes back down court, laying it up and in there on the offensive end for Liberty Ranch, as you can see the replay right here. Nice job of just getting down inside by Cadiz. And again, Coach Longeway, quickly, instant timeout today. When he went right to Parker Moore and said, we got to get back on defense, can't stay in there and look at the nice basket we made, got to get back and play defense. So coachable moment there. Luckily, Cats up by 9, still have a little cushion there to make those mistakes. And that's what, third game of the season, still figuring things out on the defense and offensive ends.
Definitely, and like we spoke about pregame, both of these teams winless, so definitely a lot to work on for both teams. So I agree, a very coachable moment there for Coach Longeway. Sonora inbounds the ball. Riley Edwards finds Roger Edwards. Back to Riley, passes 2 more, takes it across the timeline, finds Edwards back up top. Edwards finds his brother down low. Parker Moore in the corner, takes the 3, in and out. Rebounded by Caddies, who takes it, finds Diab. Back to Caddies on that right wing. Diab up top, finds Martin on the right wing. 25-16 here with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Martin gets a screen from Hawker and loses it, stolen by Riley Edwards, who takes it all the way down himself, misses the layup, but rebounded by Moore and puts it in for 2 points for Sonora.
And then you saw Moore turn and run back on defense, get set. Cats can full court press again this time. Lesson learned, right? Hey, good job of making a follow-up shot. Get back, play defense, get ready to go for next possession.
And Diab takes the 15-foot jumper from the right block. Unable to hit it out of bounds. Sonora takes over. Edwards finds Moore. Passes it up to Serena running the floor. Throws up the left-handed shot, and that one falls.
Yeah, Jack throwing it off the glass. Sometimes you just throw it up there and hope it goes in. I think that's what happened there, but nonetheless, gets it to go, and now big call on the offense, the other side.
And tough to tell from where we are, but I thought Moore had his feet set. Looks like the referee disagrees, and a blocking foul there for Moore, and he'll be checked out for Alberto, who checks back into the game. And that last layup for Serena we talked about, just kind of throwing it up. And Jack is a guy that I play basketball with a lot in the gym, and I see him make shots like that all the time, but a little different in game. And Diab puts up a floater, but he'll get charged with the carry, and Sonora will take those 2 points away. And Coach Chavez has seen enough in this third quarter and looks like a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break here on NorCal Sports TV.
Our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted best cup of coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Welcome back to Bud Castle Gymnasium here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Danny Scott with Jeremy Hurtado. And Sonora leads Liberty Ranch 29-16, 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Sonora will have possession. And a quick play stolen away by Liberty Ranch. Hawker is the one that winds up with it. Passes to Diab in the corner. Working on Serena. Thinks about the shot. Finds Caddies. And he loses it. And it'll stick with Liberty Ranch. Looks like he dribbled it off the foot of Alberto. So that one skirts out of bounds for Liberty Ranch's ball. Martin, the one inbounding it. Finds Hawker up top, almost stolen away. Martin finds Diab cross court, drives into the lane, passes back to Martin in the corner, who takes the three, and that one falls to bring Liberty Ranch back within 10. Serena has the ball for Sonora, looking to break the Hawks press. Finds Edwards, who does break the press, kicks into the corner to his brother, finds Wright. Serena up top. And his feet were moving a little quicker than the ball was, and he'll get tagged with a travel on that one. Liberty Ranch takes back over.
Yeah, you see great ball movement here. Right here, Serena just shuffles the feet. Right there, you saw it on the replay. Great job by the officials catching it. Another turnover back to Liberty Ranch, and now the Hawks have a chance to cut in the 10-point lead.
And Caddies takes the ball on the baseline. Finds Martin up top, covered by Serena.
Coach Longeway screaming, hey, I want the same call down here. Shuffle the feet by Martin, didn't get the call.
Martin has the ball up top. Finds Diab on the left wing, who drives into the paint. Great move there to make the layup to bring Liberty Ranch back within single digits. And a missed layup by Serena. Rebounded by Hawker, who finds Diab.
And Coach Longeway not real impressed right now with the officiating. A lot of contact, a lot of guys flying all over. No call in the first half. Remember, we talked about little touch fouls getting called. So consistency, kind of a question right now by the officials.
Lopez in the corner, and Edwards calling for the travel, unable to do it. Diab with the ball, drives in the lane, finds Caddies in the corner for the three. Off back iron, rebounded by Caddies. Kind of loses the ball, and we'll get a jump ball, and looks like they're starting to get a touch chippy with each other.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, if you don't take care of it officiating-wise and you start letting bodies fly around, all of a sudden you get somebody that has a little bit of attitude about something and things explode and escalate. So that's what you don't want to see if you're a fan of either team.
Curran checks into the game for Roger Edwards. Wright has the ball, kicks to Serena in the corner. Thinks about driving baseline, back up to Wright, and Curran has the ball up top. Serena has the ball, driving the lane, finds Alberto. And a questionable travel call there, but nevertheless, a travel call, and Liberty Ranch will take over on the Sonora turnover. Martin finds Lopez, takes it across the timeline. Martin back on the wing, finds Caddies up top, gets the ball to Diab, driving into the paint, covered heavily by Riley Edwards, and he'll get the steal for the Wildcats. Guarded closely by Diaz, who picks up his third foul of the game and the first on Liberty Ranch here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that one, not a foul you're going to want as a coach. He's on the other side of half court, not really going to do anything positive there if you're the Liberty Ranch. Instead, get called for the hand check foul, and it sends you to the bench with your third foul. So, Cats, let's see if they can stretch this lead out now with Diab on the bench.
And Diab is going to be a big loss for the Hawks. He's been kind of their everything man. What's been making this offense and defense, for that matter, tick. But Sonora with possession. Curran has the ball, finds Riley Edwards up top, drives in the lane, puts up the floater. Finds nothing on that one, but rebounded by Alberto. Edwards drives into the paint, gets fouled. And with
there's 2 seconds left on the shot clock. That's one that Liberty Ranch is just going to be super frustrated with your coaching staff. Is all you got to do is let him take the shot. If he makes it, great. If he doesn't, you're going to get the shot clock violation. Instead, you bail him out with the foul. Now you send him to the free throw line for 2.
Like you mentioned, not the most ideal time to foul there, but Edwards will get 2 shots from the line. First one up, and that one drops. Sonora, the first one to 30 points here tonight. 2:01 left in the third quarter. Sonora leads 31 now to 21, back up to a 10-point lead. Sonora in their full court press that we've seen most of the game. Now Adams has the ball, kicks to Caddies, drives into the lane. Adams back with the ball in the corner, drives in the lane, and smokes the layup, but gets fouled in the process, and he'll go to the line for 2 points.
And you see the ball movement here. Good job of just finding the void and then going to the basket. You said nowhere near getting the layup, but again, draws contact, going to the free throw line, get a chance to score points with the clock stopped. All good things if you're Liberty Ranch. Now you just got to make the free throws.
And Adams misses the first free throw. 1:45 left, still 31-21 in favor of Sonora. Adams' second shot will not fall either. Rebounded by Alberto for the Cats, who finds Wright, passes up the court to Serena. Wright to Serena in the corner, takes the open 3. Rebounded by Edwards, who finds Alberto in the near corner. Puts up the 3. That one won't drop. Rebounded by Serena. Puts up a quick shot. That one won't fall either. Liberty Ranch with the rebound. Martin driving, finds Caddies on the left wing. Drives in the lane. Pushes off there, but gets away with it, and that one will drop. 23 now for Liberty Ranch. Wright finds Alberto in the corner. Back up to Wright up top. Finds Curran.
This is a big possession here. I think Sonora got to get his points on the board. If you're Liberty Ranch, if you can hold them here, get your star player back into the game in the fourth quarter, I think that's going to be big. And now you got a chance to work some clock here, get a good shot, maybe get down around 7 or 6, depending on what happens here.
Adams with the ball, down low, 2 Caddies, guarded closely by Alberto, puts up the floater, and that one falls. And Sonora will now have a chance to take the last shot of the quarter with the shot clock off.
And Caddy's starting to feel it down low, so if you're the Wildcats, you got to stop letting him find the basket. Good job on answering.
And Serena with a beautiful pass finds Alberto down low, who puts up the shot. Blevins with the ball all over the place. That one will go out of bounds, and Sonora will have 5 seconds to put up a shot here.
Yeah, in 5 seconds, plenty of time to get a good look here. You're going to get a chance if you can get something going towards the basket, maybe 2-3 dribbles up. Should get a shot around the free throw line, maybe 3-point line.
Kern with the ball, 3 seconds to play, covered closely, puts up the floater three, and that one too strong, and Sonora will go into the fourth quarter with a 9-point lead here on NorCal Sports TV.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Welcome back to Wildcat Basketball here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Danny Scott with Jeremy Hurtado. And entering the fourth quarter, the Wildcats have a 33-25 lead over the Liberty Ranch Hawks. And if you look at Sonora this year, the fourth quarter is where they've been doing their damage scoring. So a good spot to be if you're a fan of the Wildcats, and maybe not the best spot to be if you're...
Danny, you're going to do an interview. You're moving up in the world. Get a chance to do a live interview on air with the Minner's Tree Company player of the game, so stay tuned for that after the game. Right now, a couple of people I think that could earn that situation. We'll see who comes out and takes it in the fourth quarter.
Definitely a few players for Sonora in contention, and a couple of them right there, Edwards and Serena, playing hard defense. Edwards chasing down. Blevins takes the ball off the face, stolen by Serena, who gets the ball stolen right back by Lopez. And Nelson, the one who ends up with it for the Hawks. Trying to set up the offense. Finds Blevin up top. And Lopez the one with it. Again. And Adams takes a wild layup on that one, finds nothing, and goes out of bounds for Sonora to take back over.
Yeah, an interesting Liberty Ranch. Diab still on the bench, so we'll see when Coach Chavez decides to pull the trigger and bring him back in. Can't have your best players sitting on the bench too long if you're going to try to make a fourth quarter comeback.
Both Diab and Hawk are on the bench for Liberty Ranch, so most of their size is not on the court right now. A couple of small lineups, both in the game for Sonora and Liberty Ranch.
Cat is on the bench as well, too. So I mean, those are the guys that are the scorers for Liberty Ranch. So the question we posed earlier was who's going to score for Sonora. Now, who's going to be able to pull the offense and put points on the board for Liberty Ranch as a defense? No question there. They're doing a good job of getting a 5-second call.
A 10-second call on that one for Liberty Ranch. They'll take back over, down 9 points with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Nelson finds Lopez, who kicks to Aguian. Aguian working on Coran. Blevins has the ball up top, driving on Alberto, who puts up a layup. Two strong misses. Lopez with the ball up top, who kicks to Nelson.
10 on the shot clock for Liberty Ranch.
Lopez driving on Edwards, puts up a layup. Too strong. Finally corralled by Alberto, who kicks up to right, who has a wide open layup, and that one falls for an easy two for Sonora, and it looks like Diab will check back in at the next break of possession. Again, driving up the court. Kicks to Adams in the corner, who takes the three. That one off front iron. Rebounded by Blevin. Too strong on the layup. Put back up by Again. That one won't fall either, and Alberto kicks to right up the court, driving for Sonora. Finds Solis in the corner. Riley Edwards up top. Drives into the lane. Good move there and finds the layup for two for the Cats. Up to a 12-point lead with 5:50 here to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and again, having Diab on the bench I think might have been maybe a difficult situation there for him, but finally get a score by Lopez and a quick timeout by Liberty Ranch to get Diab back in the ball game. We'll take it with them. Full timeout here on North Cal Sports TV.
Our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted best cup of coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's Sonora High Basketball. Sonora leading Liberty Ranch here 37-27. 5:40 to go in the game. I'm Danny Scott with Jeremy Hurtado. And Jeremy, I would imagine that a couple players checking back in for Liberty Ranch. And that's exactly what happens. Hawker and Diab come back in trying to mount this 10-point deficit here late in the game.
Caddy is also checking in too. So like I said, this is it. This is the time now by Liberty Ranch. You're down 10, 5:41. You got to throw everything at the Cats right now. And then if your guy fouls out, he fouls out at this point.
Curran trying to break the press, gets to the lane. Blocked there by Caddies, who finds Diab driving down the lane. That layup won't fall. Gets his own rebound. Loses it. Gets the rebound again. And Martin for three. That one won't fall. Short. Rebounded by Edwards. Trying to find someone. Passes it off a Liberty Ranch defender. And Sonora will call a timeout here. Looks like a 30-second timeout, so we'll hang out here for just a second, and a lot of action in the last couple seconds there, Jeremy, but still Sonora with the 10-point advantage with 5:13 here to play.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's a good timeout to call there by Coach Longeway. Saw things weren't going real great down low, and it turned out to be a really good timeout because I think Sonora actually lost the basketball right after they granted the timeout, so it saves possession. And you're up 10. I mean, realistically, a lot of things have to go negative at this point for you to lose a basketball game. But it can happen quickly, so you got to keep getting good looks on the offensive end. Use some clock. Don't try and slow things down yet. I think you're too far into the quarter still to do that. But keep playing good defense like you've done all game long. You've held Liberty Ranch to 27 points. And I think if you get over that 40-point margin, I think that's what's going to be enough to win the game tonight.
And the style of play nowadays a little different even from a few years ago when I was still playing basketball, a lot of years ago at this point now. But the three-point shot's so much more important to the high school game. And, you know, Liberty Ranch is 3 threes away from being
right.
1 point away from taking the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that's what we saw in the first quarter, right? I mean, Liberty Ranch was up 10-2 all of a sudden. Couple of three balls fall and the game changes completely. There's the turnover, though, by Liberty Ranch.
And Hawker, the one with it, who kicks to Martin, loses it, but gets it right back. Diab now has it up top, kicks to Lopez. Caddy's now with it, driving to the lane, and will get fouled there by Solis. And I'm going to assume this is going to be an on the floor foul, and Serena will check back in for Solis for Sonora.
Yeah, they called on the floor, so I think that's an advantage for Sonora because I thought it was a shooting foul.
And not sure.
Foul on Sonora again. That's their third here in the fourth quarter, and that's not what you want to do because you're 2 fouls away from Liberty Ranch shooting every time, and that's the 5th foul on Moore.
If you're Sonora right now, the clock is your best friend, trying to make that thing work all the way down. And if you're Liberty Ranch, the clock is your worst enemy, down 10 points with just 5 minutes left. Liberty Ranch will inbound the ball, knocked away by Edwards. Another chance to inbound it here from Martin. Finds Hawker, but knocked away by Serena. Edwards driving. Blocked there, rebounded by his brother Roger, who puts it back up for 2 points. Sonora in the full court press. Caddies on this left side. Finds Lopez, covered by Serena. And stolen away by Curran, who makes a great fake pass and makes the layup to give Sonora the 14-point advantage with 4:30 here to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job of faking the pass and then taking it. And you had a travel call by Liberty Ranch as the wheels start to fall off. But let's take another look. Right here in front of us, there's the fake pass. Lopez going for the pump fake and then an easy layup for Sonora.
And with Wright being the one out on the wing, you definitely have to respect that based off of his hot shooting tonight. Curran has the ball up top for the Wildcats. Gets it to Serena, who finds Riley Edwards. Curran setting up the offense for the Cats. Serena with the ball. Gets it to Edwards, who pops a three, and that one falls. And Sonora pouring it on here a little late in the fourth quarter, up 44-27, stolen by Serena. And the Wildcats have a chance to go up by 20 with the right three-point shot, and that one falls, and Sonora now up 20 points. And about 10 seconds ago, they were only up 10.
Yeah, and that's great defense turning in the offense and a great pass from the penetration, kicking out, and Wright doing what he does from the three-point line.
And unfortunate there for the Wildcats. Right pass hits off the back of the backboard, and it looks like Coach Chavez has seen just about enough, and his starters will check out here. A whole floor swap for the Hawks. Sonora will keep the same unit on the floor. Again, will get fouled there by Curran. And a whole lot on the Wildcat end just happened. Quite a few turnovers and a quick barrage of points for the Wildcats. Now up 20 with 3:25 here to go.
Yeah, absolutely, and that pretty much seals the deal for the Cats. We were saying get over 40. Well, they blew past 40 in a blur.
A very quick 10-0 run for the Wildcats, and still playing hard defense here. A wild shot there from Adams, rebounded by the Cats. Curran has the ball driving. Wright looks to slow it down. Edwards has the ball up top. Under 3 minutes to play now. Curran back in possession. Driving down the lane, finds Edwards. Back out to Curran. Wright with the ball, shoots, but off back iron. Roger Edwards takes that one. And they'll call that one out on Riley Edwards. Not sure I personally agree with the call. Have a pretty good view down this baseline. I thought he got the pass off before, but with the large difference on the scoreboard, the ref will give Liberty Ranch a shot here. And Adams with a wide open layup. That one too strong. Sonora with the rebound. Wright has the ball, looking to slow it down. Passes to Curran on the right wing. Trying to waste as much time as possible here in the waning moments of this game. 2:10 to go. Sonora up 47-27. Serena now has the ball with 12 on the shot clock. Drives in the lane, puts up the left-handed layup, and that one falls. Sonora now 49-27 with under 2 here to play. And Nelson fouled on that one. Not sure if it was on Edwards or Serena, but with 5 fouls here as a team for the Wildcats, he'll go to the line shooting 2. And Sonora looks like they'll empty out their bench. A light Sonora unit here today, only 9 players dressing with Otterson out, as we mentioned earlier. Nelson's first free throw will fall. 49-28, 1:50 to play. Wildcats lead.
And 13-0 run here in the last 2+ minutes for the Wildcats has blown this game out of reach for the Hawks.
Sonora will check out Riley Edwards, Noah Wright, and Jack Serena, who all 3 had a phenomenal game here tonight. making our decision for player of the game much more complicated. And that will be decided at the
Good thing you got to make that decision.
conclusion of this one. Definitely going to be getting some help from Jeremy Hurtado.
Nope.
Curran has the ball for the Wildcats. Finds Solis, hands it off on this right wing. Stolen away from Gaines, who driving down the court, puts up the floater. That one, no good. Finds Blevin on the left wing, rebounded by Alberto, and Sonora has a chance to pretty much end this game. 2 more possessions likely. Curran has the ball. Under a minute. Wildcats have the 20-point lead, 49-29. Solis pops the 3. That one too strong. Rebounded by Holt, who kicks it out to Alberto, who finds Curran up top. That one not strong enough. 40 seconds here to play. Liberty Ranch has the ball again. Driving down the lane, finds Adams in the corner. That one won't fall. Rebound by Curran, and Sonora will have the opportunity to just dribble this one out. Hard defense still by Liberty Ranch. Coach Chavez yelling no foul, but in high school basketball, just about anything is possible. Roger Edwards with the ball, covered by Nelson. Drives down to the lane, kicks it out to Curran. Guarded closely by Adams, who is checking a little bit, but
Yeah, hard-fought win. Good defensive effort, I felt, by the Wildcats. Both teams had times where they just couldn't get the ball to go through the basket. But in the end, Sonora does what they have to do and come out and get the victory.
yeah, like you mentioned, Sonora winning this one by 20 points and kind of a barrage very late in this one to give Sonora the 20-point lead. The game felt a lot closer than it was, but stay tuned here on NorCal Sports TV, and we'll have an interview with the player of the game.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to Bud Castle Gymnasium. Once again, the Sonora Wildcats beat the Liberty Ranch Hawks 49-29, and we're with the Minners Tree Service player of the game, Noah Wright. Noah, a great game for you tonight. A lot of made three-pointers. How'd the game feel, just first off?
Good. I was getting in good spots. My teammates put me in good position. had a good offensive and defensive game plan. Yeah.
And a couple of those threes were from pretty long range. Is that something that you would say you practice pretty regularly, the NBA style three-point shots?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, every day. Yeah, I get up a lot of those every day.
And tonight, you guys, the 20-point victory, but the game felt much closer than that for the majority of the game. You guys had a couple of runs there where it felt like you guys had 15 points rapidly. Obviously, that's not exactly the game plan going into it, but able to hold a Liberty Ranch team under 30 points. How much of a emphasis was on defense tonight, especially with you having to guard their best player in Yusuf Diab?
Oh, yeah, we try to hold the opposing team to under 40 every game, so that we put them in the 40-point club tonight, and we were able to lock them up pretty well. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Noah, thank you so much. Congratulations on the player of the game, and congratulations on a good victory.
Thank you.
And once again, Sonora victorious in this one, 49-29 against Liberty Ranch. And that will do it here on NorCal Sports TV. For Jeremy Hurtado and our cameraman, Taylor Rector, have a good night. I'm Danny Scott.